What's up, guys?
Yo, hey Josh.
What's the game on?
Yeah.
Yo guys, I just got access to my dad's betting app. Y'all trying to bet on the game?
Sports betting? Don't you gotta be 21 for that?
What bro? Who cares? We still making money. Yo, check this out.
Nah, yo, that seems mad sketchy.
I don't think you should do this. My brother just got in trouble for it.
My odds look good right now.
How much did you bet, bro?
$100. I got a good feelings about this. Oh
Yo, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna pay your dad back?
no! There's a game in 5 minutes. I could try to win the 100 back.
You guys should come into that new gambling spot.
What gambling spot?
It's called OIC, Odds International Club. It's fun, easy, and look how much money you can make.
That's a bad idea, Jerry. We're underage. Have to leave it.
I'm down to make some money. I don't know. Don't we need IDs?
I know someone who can make fake IDs. Don't worry, nothing's gonna go wrong.
All right. I think this is a bad idea, guys. We should get out of here.
Look how much money you've made so far. Just relax, everything's fine.
If you are or know of someone with a gambling or betting problem and would like to seek assistance, the Connecticut Council Problem Gambling Helpline is 1-888-789-7777.
Do you want to make big money fast? Day trading gives you the opportunity to make money from assets like stock bonds, commodities, and exchange-traded funds in as short as a day. Before day trading, I was your average guy. Now I live the luxury life. To live like me and reach financial freedom with no risks in just a day, click the link below.
Mom, what's for dinner? Well, that's nice. See you later. Bye.
Whatever. I don't need these.
Day trading on the stock market is unpredictable, relies on luck, and carries a lot of risk, often with no reward. It can be just as addictive as other types of gambling. Steer clear, it's not worth the risk. If you or someone you know has a problem with gambling, there is help available. Scan the QR code or click the link below.
Hey, look, they just added the skin back into the game. You need to get this.
I don't know. Maybe I'll save up for it.
This skin hasn't been in the shop for months. You gotta get it now while you have the chance.
I'll buy it. I need more skin. This pillow could probably go for like $150 to $200. That's as much as I probably need.
Jessica ended up selling all her personal items. She kept on buying and buying and buying, using up all her money.
You never spent time with me. You couldn't even buy me a Valentine's Day gift?
I'm breaking up with you.
Hey Jess, what happened to your
Jess,
English
you're gonna
grade?
be late for school.
Jessica.
Yo, you've been playing games for way too long. I don't think I can be friends with you anymore.
I'm breaking up with you.
Is you find out about that loot box?
Nah, I think I'm good.
But instead of all that, Jessica decided to turn down loot box gambling and live her life to the fullest.
Don't take a chance with your money. Say no to loot box gambling and level up your life.
Youth sports betting, a bet you can't afford to take.
It was a seemingly normal day when Allie and her friends got together and began talking about Allie's newfound success with sports betting.
All you have to do is bet on your favorite team and you can make some fast cash.
Stop! Did you know that youth gambling can have serious consequences?
If you or someone you know is struggling with a gambling addiction, call the gambling hotline at 1-888-789-7777. Help is just a call away.
Why? It sounds fun. You'll need some quick cash.
Gambling may seem exciting, but it can quickly become addictive.
Sports betting is a form of gambling. Gambling is addictive and it triggers dopamine.
What's dopamine?
Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that provides feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. When you win a bet, the brain releases a feel-good chemical. But when you gamble often, your brain gets used to the dopamine, which makes that winning feeling difficult to feel. Consequently, we may have to gamble more and more to feel the same level of pleasure. This is similar to other addictions like drugs and alcohol. Financial insecurities are a real risk when gambling takes over.
You know what? I'm not that hungry today.
It's okay. Gambling can take a toll on mental health, leading to anxiety, depression, and even addiction. Teens most often gamble on games, sports, and pool. Over 10% of teens gamble twice or more every week. 4% of boys ages 14 to 21 struggle with a gambling addiction. The rates of gambling addictions are higher in youth than adults. It also affects personal relationships, causing strain and conflict.
Plus, sports betting can damage relationships between friends and family.
Sports betting can also create a higher risk for criminal involvement and stealing behaviors.
I can make at least $50 off of this. She probably won't notice.
Did you know that 58% of youth engage in sports betting? Sports betting among youth has been on the rise since 2019 because of social media.
Can you Venmo me $10 so I can show you how it works?
I don't know about that. I share Venmo with my mom. I don't think she'd like that.
Dude, come on, please. I have a feeling I'm going to win big this time.
Sure. I think we should think about the consequences. Think about the risks. Is it really worth it?
Brent, stop with the ball. Guys, I don't think this is a good idea. My mom's calling.
It was in that moment that Allie realized that maybe she was struggling with a gambling addiction.
Guys, maybe this isn't a good idea. I think I may have a problem.
Thank you for contacting the Connecticut Council on Problem Gambling's 24-hour confidential helpline.
Together we can raise awareness about the dangers of youth gambling. Let's support each other and make informed choices.
Where is my great-grandmother's ring?
Oh my god, Yankees versus Red Sox? We should start a live bet.
No. Yeah, sure.
I think we should. Let me. They have a live bet right now, and Kevin Hart is hosting it. Oh, okay, let's go.
Yes, because we should always listen to the celebrities.
Shush, we're gonna win a lot of money.
I go bullcrap.
That's why you're broke. I want to bet over.
I want to bet under.
I'll bet over.
I want to bet you're gonna lose all your money.
I bet Aaron Judge is gonna do a home run. Watch. I just bet $50.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 888-789-7777.
Hi, I'm Jack Morrison. I'm a freshman at Sacred Heart University. Today, I will be interviewing Sacred Heart's Collegiate Recovery Program staff on the dangers of gambling and what high schoolers should look out for when choosing their college. Could you introduce yourself to us and tell us your title?
Sure. My name is James. I am the Executive Director of Student Wellness here at Sacred Heart University.
Looks like Tavi has a question.
So hypothetically, if a student came to you saying that they were really struggling with substance abuse on campus, would there be any punishment for bringing substances onto campus?
That's a great question. So here in the counseling center, we're not punitive. So we're not like we're taking the role of student conduct. So when a student comes to us seeking help, our job is to take a really non-judgmental stance and be able to support that student and be able to set goals and get them the help that they need. So there's no consequences for asking for help. And in fact, we really want to promote a campus where help-seeking behavior is encouraged.
Can you tell me your name and title?
Yes, I'm Kathy Katz. I'm an Administrative Associate and Special Projects Coordinator here at Sacred Heart University, and I'm specifically working to provide organizational support to the Collegiate Recovery Program.
Nice. Can you tell me more about Sacred Heart's Collegiate Recovery Program?
Yes. Our Collegiate Recovery Program provides support and structure to students throughout their recovery process, both students that are dealing with substance use and even mental health disorders. Okay. And the purpose of the program is to support them to be the best possible version of themselves. And so that as they go through the process of their recovery, they have that support and they can be successful in all areas of their growth, physical, mental, and spiritual.
Okay. Looks like Elliot has a question.
Elliot?
So I was wondering more of what the collegiate recovery process looks like, if it's the same for every student or if it sort of adapts for what people need.
Well, I think the process could look differently depending on whether you're already in recovery and you're applying into Sacred Heart. Mm-hmm. So, or if you're already a student enrolled and you're entering into the recovery process. Mm-hmm. So it would depend, but either way, there is a recovery house. So there's housing that is offered to students that are in the recovery process. Mm-hmm. That would look like a meeting again with Brian Dolan. He'd give them a tour, let them know all of the supportive resources, the meetings that are on campus. So, and also bringing the families in, which is a very big part of that process, mm-hmm. so that the families can meet, see everything that's offered in the program. And again, depending on whether you're applying into Sacred Heart as a new student, coming from a recovery, or you're already an enrolled student. It might look a little bit differently, but either way, the resources that are offered are the same.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're so glad to have you here. Can you tell me your name and title?
Yeah, thanks for being here. It means a lot. My name's Brian Dolan. I am the Recovery Program Coordinator. I'm also a graduate of Sacred Heart University. So yeah, excited to be with you, fellow pioneer tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
For our first question, how do universities, and specifically Sacred Heart, handle student gambling on campus?
Yeah, so I mean, this is super near and dear to my heart. I'm in long-term recovery from problem gambling as well as drug and alcohol use. And I think in general, it's nothing against universities as a whole, but I would say that universities, because there's no physical symptom of gambling, it's not known. You know, it's kind of that hidden addiction. It's people are able to, you know, RAs walk by and they see it as a group of people maybe watching a football game and they think it's healthy, when a lot of times, not a lot of times, but there's more to it than that. But what I love about being at Sacred Heart University is it's not this initiative and things like this in collegiate recovery, it's not because we have higher rates here. It's that the leadership is progressive enough to know that these things happen, and we want to have the infrastructure to be able to have these conversations and give services to students that need it.
How can colleges create a community that discourages gambling while still letting students feel independent?
It's a great question. I think it starts with like this type of stuff, like what your organization is doing, like just awareness that this is an issue. I think it's conversations. It's similar to what we talk a lot about in substance use, is like if you're a college student, you have a relationship with drugs and alcohol, right? Like you either make choices not to, you go to some parties, you drink, you know, but everyone has to make that choice. And I think like gambling goes along with that. So it's like creating, you know, we're not punitive. We're not, you know, we just want to create safe spaces to actually have these conversations. So I think it's, yeah, we want independence, but we want also our students to feel safe about opening up if they are struggling, you know.
Cole has a question.
Do you think that more kids are getting into gambling younger nowadays because of addictive things like, you know, social media and in-app purchases?
Yeah, great question. I think absolutely. I think technology is a major driving force to start addiction. You know, like the way I almost think about addiction is like people want to say, what do you always see in a problem gambler? What is it about like an alcoholic? Why is it someone can handle this and someone else can't? The way that I actually think about it is like we all inside of us have this like dimly lit like flame, right? Where it's like the right amount of trauma, the right amount of, you know, stress, social anxiety, you know, just things that go on, that flame can all of a sudden show up, and it can show up through gambling. It can show up through too much Instagram. It can show up. So it's like we have to be like honest with ourselves and people who are close to us about this. Like businesses want you to become addictive. McDonald's wants me to always go to McDonald's, right? Like Instagram. So I think it's a great point. Like social media plays a big role in all of this.
All right, well, that's all the questions I have for you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was awesome.
Yeah. If you or someone you know needs help, call 1-888-789-7777.